But now, involving you, our GMA cover story, a special health journey from our guy, our great friend, Sam Champion. And Sam recently underwent surgery for skin cancer treatment, and he's here to share what happened and help us all protect ourselves. Good morning again, Sam.
Good morning, Michael.
Love you sharing this.
Thank you. We started talking a little bit about it, and so many people were interested in it, we thought we'd continue the conversation. There have been so many advancements in sun protection, sunscreen, laser treatments for precancerous areas. So I hope that one day no one has to go through surgery to get rid of skin cancer. But right now, we have to keep our eye on our skin, our hands on our skin, be very vigilant, and notice any unusual spots. And if those spots start to change, immediately get care.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Michael.
When I'm not bringing you the weather,
13 inches of rain already before the tropical moisture gets there.
I love nothing more than being outside. But these days, I wouldn't think about going outside without sunscreen. It wasn't always the case.
I don't even have any way of counting how many times I had blistering sunburns.
Yeah.
You know, that was just the story of my life.
I recently had to step away from the studio to treat some skin cancer. It's not my first bout with the life-threatening disease, but this time I got a biopsy on a spot right under my eye, which turned out to be a nodular basal cell carcinoma.
We came in to do one particular spot.
These skin cancers can grow like icebergs. So sometimes we only see the tip of the iceberg, on the top of the skin. And then as we go down and cut through, we actually see it get wider or deeper.
2 weeks ago, Dr. Rossi performed Mohs surgery at Memorial Sloan Kettering to remove my cancer.
So Mohs is a technique of surgery where not only do we just cut it out, but we actually look at it under the microscope in real time while you're waiting. And we can actually track the margins and look at it in the depth, but also the periphery. We just want to get out the cancer.
The cancer larger and deeper than I expected.
I'm not going to enjoy having a longer scar than I thought I was going to have, but that's the way it's going today.
Dr. Rossi also performed laser treatment using a CO2 laser to remove some of these dark precancerous spots on my face.
Some of this, all of this back in here, all of that there, all of this back here.
And those are precancers that can eventually lead to more skin cancer. So we want to nip that in the bud.
While I can't go back in time, these days we know more, and I don't leave home without putting on sunscreen.
It's good to get into the habit of using it every day because it'll be habitual and then you'll keep using it and you won't forget. So even the UV as a child, can wreak havoc later on.
So, listen, the scar is not the problem. The skin cancer is the problem. So we got rid of that. The next phase of my journey will be scar care. And trust me, there's a lot of advancement in that as well. So there's no need to worry, even if you have to hear the words from the doctor that you need surgery.
And you just got your stitches out, so how are you feeling and healing?
Yeah, truly, just yesterday we got them out. And there's some scabbing along the line, so I can't put any makeup or do any skin care or scar care on this just yet. And it may be weeks before that scabbing ends. So there are lots of scar treatment options as well that I've discussed with my doctor. I want you to know about them. There's laser therapy. That's going to adjust the color for any redness or any dark spots in color in a scar. Silicone patches make sure you get a nice, smooth result and healing in a scar. Also, a lot of people have been telling me that they trust bio oils. So trust me, Michael, you know me. I'm going to try all of these things, and I'll tell you how they work, and I'm going to end up looking like I'm 20 years old by the time this goes.
You already look 20 years old. How you going to do that? You're going to be an infant on the show. But a lot of people, they talk about applying sunscreen.
Yeah.
You just don't know how much to apply, but your doctor gave you a good rule of thumb.
He did. And remember, we avoided sunscreen because it was always goopy. So when you put it on, and it was just this horrible white cast. The other thing I want to say before we get into this and about the sunscreen, so hold the prompter right there because I want to read that. But no matter how old you are, my first one was at 26, no matter what your skin tone, your skin type, your skin color, they're cutting skin cancer off of everybody. So it is everybody's issue. Now, micronized mineral-based sunscreens mean you can put a lot on and it'll just disappear effortlessly into your skin. Let me show you what Dr. Rossi was talking about how to apply it. So remember all that old goopy stuff that used to be so heavy? He says like the 2-finger rule. So I'm going to put this out on 2 fingers here. That's generally enough to spread into your face, get around your neck right here. Don't do the tops of your ears, and don't forget the back of your ear there. Make sure you get your scalp line in and all of that. I just look at that.
Do it
Look how
literally.
quickly that amount just went right in there.
And remember, you get out of the swimming pool, reapply.
Reapply.
Right.
Yep, reapply. Yep.